Hey y'all, Rich with Swamp Fox Overland and Outdoor. I am on the way to do something really good and long overdue for the Colorado.
Let's get started. I'm Hunter with Swamp Fox Overland.
My name's Rich with Swamp Fox Overland.
For you. The Shanty Chef Trophy. We're overlanding.
We are Swamp Fox Overland and Outdoor.
If you've been following along in our adventures and watching our builds, you know that Luna is on a 2.5-inch Supreme Suspensions lift right now. It's a fancy way to say that it's on a 2.5-inch spacer lift. Essentially, a spacer lift is exactly what it sounds like, right? You have a metal or a polyurethane spacer that goes on top of the strut tower in order to lift the vehicle's ride height. The pros is that you get an increased ride height, right? And I think that lifting your vehicle is very, very important when you're trying to get over obstacles and whatnot, or if you're just trying to look better. Not a mall crawler, right? But other than that, it does make the vehicle higher. The issue with the spacer lift is that it doesn't really do anything special other than lift the vehicle, right? So because there's a spacer on top, it changes the geometry of the vehicle. It doesn't provide any additional articulation or any additional dampening, right? And that's not always the greatest thing, and it can cause issues, especially if you wheel the vehicles like we do. And so the issue that causes is you struggle. You might have limited articulation and travel over obstacles. Your stock components might not be fit for it, and so if you don't change those, they have the opportunity to break. And then you have an issue with premature wear on the components, right? And so as you go along, you tend to continue to build your rig, but things that I've run into, I've blown CV axles twice, right? And the increased ride height without changing the geometry, my upper control arms, I've had to change those because I had premature wear on the outside of my tires because the upper control arms did not have the correct angle to align the vehicle properly. So today, I'm heading to my friends over at Total Off-Road and More, and we're gonna throw on the Eibach Pro Truck Coilover 2.0.
Presented by Swamp Fox Overland and Outdoor. Welcome to the Eibach Pro Truck Coilover 2.0. And welcome to Total Off-Road and More.
Safety first. Hello.
Leaving the Jeep in the trailer, I might just leave the Jeep in the trailer and then just camp in the trailer.
Nice. This is the best part, is opening up shiny new parts, right? So y'all hear the Eibach, they're packed in there really well. And this is the Coilover 2.0.
Wasn't how I was planning on doing it, but I guess I don't have a choice in that.
I feel like that's something that happens in general automotive work no matter what.
Yep.
Best.
We did. Yep. F-150.
So you can get them to say yeah.
But it's got a smart cap on it.
Oh,
Lexus.
beautiful, beautiful.
He was out at Overland.
I remember him, and I remember the green one. The green one went hard. The green one went hard, and I can't remember the dude's name. So the ball joints on the Colorado are actually jacked, so we opted to, instead of just change them out, we picked up these lower control arms. You can see that the lowers right here are what connect to the steering knuckle, and then the CD axles right there. And then you have your alignment tabs here that support the entire bottom part of the suspension and rests the strut itself, which goes up here, supported by the upper control arms, which creates that. Here's the old strut. As you see right here at the top, this is the 2.5-inch Spacer 5 Supreme suspension. It sits on top of the shock tower. Essentially, you have a little bit of preload on it. But other than that, it does nothing for the suspension other than lift it. New lower control arms. Ooh, shiny.
It'll be clean for all of what, a week?
Week and a half. Trakmotiv extended. They're great. Show you the difference between these two right here. And you can see that the Trakmotivs are a little bit more beefy, but then check out the travel. And it's 23 degrees versus 42 degrees. But correct me if I'm wrong, TJ, they've got a sleeve right here in the middle.
Yep.
That's like reinforced.
Yep. And they'll actually, if I try and bend these ones, they actually move more than those ones too.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So
hopefully we don't blow these up.
Hopefully we don't blow these up. If we do, we got a much bigger problem. Yeah, so these Eibachs are adjustable up to 3 inches of lift. That's why we went with these, trying to get off 2.5, get a little bit more space now that we got a 33.
Eibach face out. Tiny trucks aren't good for people with big hands.
Yeah, right. Is that your endorsement for a full size?
I'm just saying, you fit 33s a little easier. Using lotion at home because it's on my hands. Like, I'll immediately go wash my hands.
So it's y'all, this entire suspension is brand new.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah, I was pissed when I was like, what's throwing oil? Are you serious right now? I took my truck here a couple weeks ago because we were talking about doing this entire job, and TJ goes, yeah, your CD axle's spitting grease. I was like, dude, they're 2 months old. You can see where this thing's been throwing grease, right? Somehow this boot ripped. It doesn't sound bad, but somehow that boot ripped and was throwing all kind of grease.
doing this the right way.
I need a sledgehammer.
That's my little 3-pound one.
I like it.
I've also got 6-pound sled, or 8-pound.
Look at you, Thor.
I think it's an 8-pound.
I like it.
That we put a welded a pipe to it because it's kind of a.
Yeah, so this CV's been spitting grease ever, I don't even know when it started, but it's like black peanut butter coming out of there. Haven't heard it clicking.
That's surprising, honestly. This side's a Torx. What happened?
TJ just figured out that I have done work on my my ABS lines, and I've cut one before because the little retention screw for the line decided that it didn't want to go in all the way and tighten, and I thought it was good. And then one thing, you know, I'm on 526 crossing Don Holt, and then I see the ABS light come on in the truck and an error message, and I said, what in the hell? That's why my retention screws are different. He makes that look so easy.
Doesn't want to line up now.
Yeah, I heard that click. Yep. TJ got onto me because I actually used my truck to be a truck, right? And so he's pulling the skid plate off. And his Joker is just a little bad, but that's okay. That's why we have skid plates, kids. This is what you run into when you actually off-road the truck. Maybe twist your frame and shit.
Just a little twisty.
Things you know how to do when you're a professional. Yeah, it's right on right before you get to.
Right, that's the difference is when it's not your daily, you don't care as much.
Exactly. Like even if I graduate this to a trail vehicle, you know what I mean? That would be.
Yeah.
Just looking at the well, you can see where I gained half an inch. But more importantly, look at that room. And Eibach. Pile of parts. So the Eibach 2.0 coilovers, right? They're adjustable. You can adjust from 3 inches down to 1 inch of lift, and it's really great. They send you this thing. So you're supposed to stick it in the coilover in order to adjust it and yank on it so that you can move it. That just doesn't seem like a good idea when the professionals use this. We're set up for failure. Yeah.
With the bigger tires, you want to have a little bit of negative caster in it, especially when you lift them. So like that right there, negative 0.3 degrees of caster. Basically, it's pushing the Jeep or pushing the truck to the left a little bit, and it offsets the tire size and the lift that's trying to pull it right with the crown of the road. So it just helps it run a little bit more true.
Like that. TJ's doing his job.
It's my first day. Just started yesterday. There just happened to be another guy named TJ. I had his uniforms.
At least you guys recycle.
Yeah.
I made fire!
It was dripping water.
Oh,
If you look at it. So what's happening is water's getting inside of there going off-road or just rain.
sure.
And it's sitting in there and it's rusting and seizing it up.
Well, that can't be good.
No, it's fine. Thanks, dude. See you.
Well, that's that, man. I'm back on the road, and I'm really excited to see how well these Eibachs do on the road. I guess I just need to find somewhere that I can test it out and get a bumpy, right? But other than that, the lift looks really, really good. It's really cool knowing that I've got something quality in my front end, and now I have a brand new front end, so that's really, really super exciting. So other than that, Dan and his crew at Total Off-Road and More took great care of me. TJ is absolutely top notch with the work that he's done. Man, you can just tell he's really solid at what he does, and made this Colorado do things. So thanks, TJ. I appreciate all your help. If you guys are looking for any work to be done, go see Total Off-Road and More in Charleston, because those guys are going to do it well, and they know what they're talking about, and they actually make sure that they do it right. So thank you guys again so much for all your help. Again, my name is Rich Lorenzo with Swamp Fox Overland and Outdoor. You take good care. Thanks.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this episode. If you like what we're doing out here, please be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell to be reminded that we're out here. We are Swamp Fox Overland and Outdoor with Total Off-Road and More.